We are back. Beside me is Patricia and I'm Ursula. We did already a few webinars. We are interested in investments in Paraguay. We did a calculation about cows, eucalyptus, and other things, sugarcane last time. And this time we want to deal with tomatoes and potatoes. So I found some information. Patricia helped me to find them. She knows how to get the information here in the internet. And it's interesting, the result I find. So let's show you the results. So yeah, our assumption is we have 250,000 euro and we want to invest it in Paraguay. We are looking for a safe investment, and people know with 500 euro per month you can live here. Also an opportunity is to invest 120,000 in a cooperativa with 10% interest, and then you can live from the monthly rent. That are alternatives. So, but if you want something different, there are other possibilities in this country. So in our first webinar, we were looking for land to buy for agriculture. Then the other webinar was about plots, makes it sense to buy something and where, and we were speaking about private schools at the end. So the next webinar, the last one, was about sugarcane, and we compared some investments, some areas for investments here in this country. So today, vegetables, potatoes, and tomatoes. So here, the card from Paraguay, Asunción is here, and then we were speaking about Paraguay, it's down there. And for people who knows this area a little bit, La Colmena is there, more down. So Villarrica is beside, Independencia is there. All people want to buy land at the Ruta 2 from Asunción to Villarrica, Independencia. So let's start with the calculation. So
yes. Right now, we're going to make some comparisons between the potatoes and the tomatoes. Here we have a really interesting table that shows us the production cost in one area, in 1 hectare, sorry, in guaraníes. Here, for example, we have the Senave. Senave it's the Secretary Nacional of Vegetables here in Paraguay. They are giving the seeds.
Yes.
They have the best seeds here in Paraguay. They are providing for schools, for small producers. And if you have interest, you go to the Senave and you buy the best type of seeds to put it in your investment. That is something possible here. Then you have the cost of the pesticides, bags, organic material that you need, and pest control, fertilizers, etiquettes, and soil samples to make analysis too, because that is something really, really important if you want to know if your soil that you buy, the plots that you have, the lands that you have, has enough nitrogen, has enough organic material to you put it inside and don't need too much fertilizers, for example. Then you have some indirect costs like fuel and lube if you need it for your car and do it in chemical all the time. So in 1 hectare, the first year you are expending 21,108,000 guaraníes.
$3,000.
$3,000, yes.
Per 1 hectare.
In 1 hectare.
For the potatoes.
For the potatoes.
Including the seeds.
Including the seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, organic material that you need to put in the soil to become in a better quality.
But the work is not included.
No, the work is not included.
So, okay. So we know $3,000 somehow first year without work. Okay, here's another list.
This is other list. This is the profit that you're gonna get in your plantation for 1 hectare. Here, for example, you have the production capacity, how much kilograms you have of potatoes, and what is the price. The first year, your field gonna give you the 80% of the production. The second year, the 90%. The third year, you can have the 100% of all the investment because
Okay, then I get 200 ton per hectare in the first year.
In the first year, yes.
Okay, that can increase. But this price is not okay in the paper we found.
Yes.
So in the supermarket, how much do you pay there?
Right now, it's less because this is a list that we have since the 2016.
Yeah, okay, but you said me it is 1,550. So there are contracts possible at that price at the moment.
Yes, at the moment.
So therefore, I considered that price in my nice calculation. Okay, my whole life I did calculations for companies, somehow bigger and smaller. And now this one for the potatoes. So okay, here we have the sales with 200 tons, 3 times harvest per year. Then you have the 930,000 Guarani. So 120,000 euro per hectare. 1 month is a lot. And it is easy to find people who sell it, companies who buy it. So that's not the risk from that side.
Yes.
So here are the $3,000 for cultivation. And then you said a transport costs here 3 million Guarani.
Yes.
So with 25 tons. Okay. That is then with the 200 tons, you have the 72 million. So, and the potatoes make work. At the first month, put it inside, and at the last month to get it out. So first month you plant, 2 months 2 and 3 is a little bit quiet, but month 4 you need again many people to get the potatoes out of the soil. So we considered at all 10 people the minimum salary, so we have these costs. And because we are not sure if we have all costs, I said I consider 50% more. So for any other list, but at the end I have still $47,000 profit in 1 year for 10 hectares.
Yes, that is something true. Here, for example, in Paraguay, all the population, the Paraguayan population, it's consuming and it's eating 90 tons of potatoes per day.
Per day.
Per day. So you have a big market here and you have to provide to the market all the potatoes. And right now, not too much persons are working in this. These things.
Yes, your government want to increase the production 100%. They recognize it, and they want to be independent from other countries like Chile and where Argentina, where they get tomato fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
So then they have to develop it here in this country. So I was looking at the profit. So the 47,000. And if I buy land, okay, we know here are some areas where you can buy land for $3,000, so or 4,000 highest. Then you
each hectare,
yes.
Each hectare.
So then you have to invest 30 to 40,000, and after 1 year you have it back in profit. It's never possible in our Western world. Then you are calculating 5%, 10%. And often it's difficult to make a profit. So, okay, here is many things possible. If you can do handle here the problems? The problems are here, of course, organization. Patricia knows it, that I'm complaining often about organization. So it is easy to do the cultivation there.
Yes, it is relative talking about other vegetables, the potatoes as the mandioca, another type of vegetable that we eat a lot. It's really easy. It is really easy to planting, doesn't have too much work. You don't need too much, you don't need to take care too much. Only the first month and the second month. You need to be inside of your field controlling that all the pest doesn't came to take away all your plants. But it's still in that way, it is easier to make the maintenance of the field and taking care of the potatoes. It's easier than
I know
to
it.
another
I'm a
vegetable.
farmer's daughter. So 40 years ago, I was in the field helping doing that work. I know it's easy.
Yes.
Only you need a little bit people who take it out. So, and therefore Germany stopped. It was too expensive to pay the people. So, but it was an easy business. I know. But here, it costs not so much to employ somebody and no problems.
Yes.
And people can make it here.
Yeah.
So now the tomatoes. Okay. So you were telling me you found it in internet.
Yes.
You can put the tomatoes in the sky, open sky, then you get 4 to 5 kilo from each plant. You put it on the roof, or you make a greenhouse.
Yes. And talking about all this calculation and all the things that we have in this table, it is really important to say that all the knowledge and all the things that we have here, I take it away from the MAG website. The agrarian minister has this information in the website of the ministerium. So I take from that page all the things that we have in this table.
Okay, so you need 20,000 plants. You can get it with support from your government, no problem.
Yes.
Okay. Then you do 3 times harvest per year. The selling price is 5,000. There are contracts with the big supermarkets or other people or companies who need the tomatoes, so you can sell it at that price, no problem. So then you get 400,000 per harvest, is 1.2 million for 1 year. Okay, it's a lot of money in this country. Okay, so now to the costs. Here we found 2,500 to 600 each plant. So we considered here the 6,000. So, and then the same transport we have to consider, and 3 people have to work in a greenhouse. In the open sky. It doesn't matter the whole time. 3 people. It is only 1 hectare, the calculation.
Yes, it's only for 1 acre, the calculation.
So there is more stuff necessary. That was my calculation. So, and for on the roof, I considered 7 kilo. It's also a big amount of money. Here in the air, 114,000 profit in 1 year for 1 hectare. Okay, you need qualified staff who is taking care, and not big disaster, but then it's working. And many people start now to do these greenhouses, especially in La Colmena, and there are already big companies. They do this business. So at the moment, the Germans cannot make it, not alone, because they have not the experts who can do it.
Yes.
So the problem is the experts, the next problem is the investment. Problem number 3 is to find where can I sell the things. So therefore only bigger companies can do it. Make big business and it's expensive. I know they do you can buy 1 hectare orange planters for 100,000. Okay, But we know we can buy land here in that area for 4,000 US dollar. So, and if you see then this calculation, if you have support from companies, from specialists, schools, then it is possible to do it yourself.
Yes.
And then you have the big profit.
Yes.
Okay, but you told me the greenhouse, open sky is a little bit risky.
Yes, of course, because right now in Paraguay, nobody wants to work in open sky.
Yes.
The 90% of the producers that are working with tomatoes or put it on the roof or do it inside a greenhouse.
Yeah, then it makes sense, greenhouse. I know here opportunity, a greenhouse, so 800 square meter. I considered that is here 20,000 euro you get sales per year in that. The costs are 3,000 roundabout. I forgot here somehow I considered it. So the costs are inside. Then you have a profit from $23,000 in one greenhouse in 1 year. And you buy the land for 1 hectare for 4,000 or less. So that means you have at least 7 times profit from your investment in 1 year. You have all the investment back.
Yes.
So that are unbelievable possibilities. Nowhere in Germany, in the Western world, we have that possibilities. It is here.
Yes.
Here you have a lot of land, you are not using it. Problem is okay. Of course, the organization, especially in the tomatoes. So, and I was surprised how about the greenhouse, how much it costs or not cost. So if you buy a greenhouse, okay, a German will pay more. If he is asking for the price, it's always the same. But if here are companies going for greenhouses, it costs them 90,000, 11,000 euro for a greenhouse, 800 square meter.
Yes.
So, and then, yeah, we have now contacts to special partners where it costs
less.
Unbelievable less, nothing.
Almost nothing. It
Sponsored from the state.
It is really, really, really less. But the thing is that with our partner,
yeah,
we don't have the greenhouse don't gonna be for our customers, gonna be for our partner, but they are available to use and work in a greenhouse to have better profits.
Yes, and the good is you have not to buy the land. You
Yes.
get the knowledge free. It costs you nothing.
Yes.
You have to invest
Yes.
only 3,000 to get this profit.
Yes.
Okay. But then we make next week a live video about that.
Yes. So we hope that you are seeing our webinars sometimes. Get interest to go to our Facebook page because we're gonna have a really big live video. We're gonna answer all the questions that you have for us, and we're gonna try to helping you to take the better decisions if you are going to take the decisions to work with us here in Paraguay. We have a lot of opportunities for all the persons that wants to work with us. We have the best benefits. And of course, you have trustful person that are gonna help you to develop in the better way all your projects.
I was not sure. What is here the best investment? From the Germans, I heard always eucalyptus. Okay. Then from the Paraguay people, I know they invest all in cows. And I had no figures for sugarcane and tomatoes and potatoes. Now we have it here. So now let's repeat what was in the last week with the sugarcane. Okay, short summary. So we have also the data from the internet. You can find it and also in the other webinar, the details for that. So, but you see here, your sugarcane, you need 4 to 5 years to grow it up. So, And here the profit is not so big. You have some profit after some time.
And we are not considering the leaves.
Yes, you're right. Yes, the profit is higher if you do the leaves, but then you have to transport the leaves. I'm looking for investment which is easy, no work, no risk.
But you have a lot of companies that are really interested to buy the leaves. They have their own trucks.
They are coming and take.
They come into your place and
Okay.
take all the leaves.
Okay, I did not know. Also here the calculation is better. You get here also some income. It's safe, it's easy. So it's all possible. So you have to finance only $3,000 in advance, and then after short time you have it back. Okay. And I found out Villarica is not good enough for potatoes. La Colmena is good enough. Paraguay, that area is good enough. So there you can do it, but Villarica is for eucalyptus and sugarcane. Yes. Okay. So, and you find already a lot of sugarcane there in that area.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So, but with small investment, you have not to finance a lot in advance. So you can start somehow. With the machines, it's not difficult. You can do it alone, or you find a partner or farmers around. They can do it also. They can make it.
Because here, for example, the 90% of all the producers here in Paraguay that works with vegetables, tomatoes, onions, potatoes, they don't have too much land. They have 1 hectare or 2 hectares to make all their own projects.
Yes.
And they are having not too much profit because they have to pay the loans.
So that is a possibility for small investors.
Yes.
If they work together in a group, then they can make it also. Okay, so now the cows. Okay, it's a little bit small, but I have to tell it. Okay, so there is a farm we have in nice farm, 93 hectare. We consider yeah, beside Paraguay and there.
Yes, it's in the department of Paraguay, and the name of the city is Ubucuy, and it's a really nice place.
Yes, I have seen the farmhouse. I could imagine to live there, and the village is 2-3 kilometers away. You can stay there, nice, wonderful, and it's better than Nueva Colombia and Nueva Italia, because there are not nice villages I have seen. It's not so developed. Here in this area are now nice streets. The villages are now developing fine. So, and once a month I go to Asunción, also not too far away.
Yes.
So, and the Paraguay people have all land, most of them, and they put then their cows on the land and do nothing. So, and if somebody is stealing a cow, he goes 12 years to prison without court case. So nobody is stealing.
If the owners or the neighbors doesn't kill this person.
Really? They are so
sometimes it's happening that.
Really?
Yes.
They are afraid that they
are not forgiving these kinds of things.
Okay.
If you have
cows, strict in some way here.
Yes. Yes, because for a Paraguayan has to work with a company or with a boss for 10 years to save some money to buy 2 or 3 cows.
And then they take it away.
If one bad person comes and take away your effort from 10 years, you're gonna be really mad.
Yes, no, I understand it better.
So for that, we are not forgiving that kinds of things.
Okay. So you can put 6 cows on 10 hectares, and you have not to take care anymore. So in that house is a room at the back. There a person can stay, get some food, get $100, takes care of the place. So the cows need no support. If you want to make it bigger, you can put 12 cows more on 10 hectares, but then you have to feed them. So, but the most Paraguay people prefer the first version. I put the cows, I have no work, I get money. After 3 years, no risk, wonderful. So now I'm understanding why that is the favorite here. It's easy. And you get here in my calculation, more than 600 US dollar profit from each hectare with doing nothing. Okay, it is around about 20% from the investment per year. But okay, it's working. Here is, if you put extra cows, then you can have 40%. So that is also an alternative. People don't know it. And in Germany, you think you earn no money from your cows. Well, it is so in Germany. And potatoes, we forgot because it's a lot of work. People has to work, but here it's all working. So that is a different world here. And now the favorite of the foreigners. It's not my favorite. No, it's not mine. Okay. You have to invest and wait 10 years to harvest the most. Many wait 20 years. So you buy the land, for example, again, you have the 100 hectare, you have to invest 300,000. And you need people who take care the whole time. You cannot leave it alone. It's all not possible. And a lot of work. And I had problems here to find the prices for cutting and transport. But I got the information. You have only a few companies who do the transport. Means they can increase the price for a stupid foreigner. So they like it in this country to do it. So, and then they have no time or other things. And worst, there are companies who transport it without allowance. So, and then all your trees are away. Yes. And your whole investment is away. Sorry, you lost then 900,000 because there's 600,000, the land you keep, but you have to finance a lot in advance. You need also bigger machines. So that you need, that you are not losing. So, but somebody has to take care of your machines, otherwise they are away. Yes. Oh, so it must be under control always. Always. Shit. Okay. And here is a lot of costs. You have to finance a lot, and after 20 years, you hope your eucalyptus is nice. You can transport it, you can cut it, and the market price is high. A lot of risks. And I know already the organization is not easy. You have always to put somebody who controls the people who are working. I was here in a big eucalyptus farm. I asked for that. They said also, it's a lot of stress to control these people. Sorry, that is the big problem in Paraguay, but it is so. And therefore, it's a very difficult investment. In Germany, we are thinking put the trees outside is the easiest investment. You have no work, but here is the most difficult.
No, it's the most difficult. If of all the investment possible that you are thinking about, if you're going to go by forest or agriculture, if we comparing the both, go always for the agriculture, because if you want to plant eucalyptus or another type of trees, you will not see profit for 10 or 20 years in the best of cases.
Okay, and eucalyptus is spoiling land because it takes a lot of minerals. So, and after 20 years, it takes you 5 to 10 years to improve the soil. And now I heard, yes, the nice investment possibility. Somebody who has 10,000 hectare of eucalyptus. Now he's selling all the parts with the eucalyptus. It's small pieces, 10, 50 hectare. Okay, you think it's a nice investment. Yes, they have done the work, but the land is spoiled. What will you do with it? And then you have...
What you gonna do with the spoiled land?
And then you have only 10 or 50 hectare and nobody who is taking care of your... And you don't know what to do with the land.
And you will spend a lot of money to improve the soil again. A lot of money. You have no idea how much you're gonna be spending. By the end of those 5 or 10 years that takes to improve the soil again, you will lose all the possible profit that you have for this.
There are many projects for agriculture for foreigners to invest, but they are all a little bit not so easy, but they don't tell you. Okay, so here are some information. If you watch them, you find out yourself what is sometimes wrong. So it was for us difficult to do this calculation. In Germany, everywhere you have it. So, but here it was working.
No, here not. Here it's not so easy to get the information. I have to work a lot to have all the information here for us, for you.
Okay, so Paraguay is blocking import of vegetables and fruits from other countries to increase their own production. Smuggling is here was a problem, is still a problem, and that reduced the prices. So, but now Paraguay goes another way.
Yes.
They want here investments. They want here Germans who invest because they have made nice experience with the Germans in the past. 2 times, 100 years ago, many Germans developed cooperativas together and helped the country. And another time before also in the same way. And I'm thinking now many Germans are coming again. So if they work together, they can help the country and build something up. And here are many possibilities. Yeah. It is like in America, 200 years ago, the Wild West. Here's everything possible, but you can trap also everywhere. Sorry. Yeah. So, okay. Please ask us next week some question about these informations. So
if you see this webinar and you have some questions for us, you can text us and send us the information that you want to know, and we're going to talk about that in the live video the next week.
Okay.
So thank you for all. See you the next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.